Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 5 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we are going to continue to cover quarterfinals matchups. And we are going to check out two games that have already played. And we're going to see all the action. First up, it will be Back from the Grave, the Undead team taking on Drtiest Dingos, the Wood Elf team. And then next up will be VTP is Batman, the Dark Elf team taking on BB Bash. And it will be the OR team of that player there. But before we are going to get started, more acceptable, Ducky's Chaos Dwarf team is going to be awaiting the winner of these two. And we're going to see which one of these are going to take it. As you can see here, in my preliminary prediction, I did say that I'd like the Drtiest Dingos to take this match. And so far, so good. I'm 100% in this tournament. I didn't get to do this replay prediction, but definitely I am so far so good. Holy crap, I'm a seer, baby. But for right now, let's go ahead and start it up and see if I am going to continue this win streak. We'll see though, I don't know. But first, it is going to be this Undead team taking on Wood Elf team. Yes. Oh man, I hope that I'm going to be right, because then I could be like, you know what? I am your lucky charm, right? If I predicted you to win, you're going to take it. But first up, Undead team, coached by DemonTed, back from the dead. Oh, yes. And he is going to be taking on this Wood Elf team, coached by Notorious, Noob, Drtiest Dingos, Wood Elves. Boo! No, that's not boos here. They're both going to be pretty strong teams. And now for the coin flip, and we're going to see which one of these guys are going to have the better of it. And it appears that the Wood Elves are going to choose to receive. And that is going to be quite dangerous, because now the Wood Elves will have the bottom of the half in the second half, and then might be able to take the nice little easy win at the end of the 16th round. But we'll see. First up though, Undead team. Let's go ahead and take a look at everybody here and all the skills. Already, as you can see, Back from the Dead will have a wizard, but in this tournament, as we have seen, the wizard not producing any real results. I'll tell you that much, because holy crap, what is the wizard doing? Somebody get on the horn and tell them, hey guys, the magic is not very potent. There is no more magic, guys. We're going to have a squeak sandwich kiosk, so no throw rock and get the ref kickoff events. And that's going to be interesting. But yes, we are going to have this Undead team, the Mummy. He's got grab, he's got stand firm with that guard, and also the inherent mighty blow. And also the white +1 in agility guard. Mighty blow with that tackle ability. And then the main ball carriers. The sure hands pick up with the sidestep, guard with the blodge, and then this ghoul here with +1 agility, wrestle, tackle with the sidestep, and then another ghoul there with the blodge, frenzy with that sidestep. So definitely going to be a real surf threat. The nice thing about him surfing afterwards is that you can keep him on the sideline. He should be okay because he does have that sidestep. Won't be so easy to take him out. And then the white with +1 in strength with that mighty blow, and then the Mummy here with a +1 movement allowance block, and then more mighty blow madness that is inherent with them. And then the zombies all in the front line, a couple of them will block, one of them will tackle, and that might be the thing here that will just be the damnedest thing about the Undead team here, is that there really isn't that many guys with tackle, and with that he may struggle to stop this Wood Elf team. There are 3 here with that tackle ability, but I don't know, this zombie, he's going to be in the front line, and so it'll be pretty much up to the white and the ghoul to stop any madness in the backfield done by the war dancers or even the catchers. Does have nice little bench here, 3 guys to come in, 2 zombies and a ghoul with wrestle and dodge as well. And now we are going to take a look at this Wood Elf team. Does have that tree in the center of the pitch, does have grab, does have guard, and also multiple block. And I've kind of made fun of this a little bit heavily with another team who did kind of have it, but there is still some merit to it, I guess. But I mean, honestly, like I said, more often than not, the trees are going to be left with one guy standing on him until he roots, and then at that point, he just tries to get away from the treatment. So other than the first initial maybe bash, but the defense is going to spread out, as you see right there. So no matter what, tree man will usually not get the multiple blocks in, right? I mean, that's just how it kind of goes. Lineman there with the guard, another here with the dodge. He does have a thrower with dodge, kind of building him up, and then War Dancer +1 in strength. Does got the frenzy, tackle, sidestep, and then another War Dancer with just the tackle ability, and nobody would strip ball or anything like that. But it is going to be all about the +1 movement allowance. Leap with the sprint. You talk about one move touchdowns. Well, here it is. He doesn't even need to make any awful dodges. He just leaps over people and he makes the touchdown. Might as well though. I mean, leap though, it just makes it to where you can't stop him. And then yet another catcher. He's got the sure hands pickup with the sidestep, +1 agility with the leap. If anything, he's doing the one move touchdowns. He's just going to be needing one little push, whereas this guy, he doesn't even need a push. And then, yes, another catcher here. That's the staple, guys. Wood Elf team. He's got yet another one, +1 in agility with the guard and block. And then another catcher. So he's got a whole bunch of catchers on there, ready to just make the offensive scores whenever possible with the guard ability. And then another lineman here with the wrestle and dodge. Going to be placed up in the front field. 2 linemen to come in, 2 full replacement. And you better believe, guys, DemonTed, he's ready. 2 bribes in his hands and a wizard. He's ready to cripple this Wood Elf team. And that's kind of what you need to do if you have any chance of maybe even winning against the Wood Elf team. You need to hit, you need to maim, you need to just destroy Wood Elf teams to just at least slow them down. And this is quite possibly what the Undead team needs here. He does have plenty of guys with the Mighty Blow ability, so if he does get the defender down die, then watch out. Wood Elves could be wiped from the floor, as we have seen so many times within this tournament. How many teams are just going to get crippled? I don't know, but we are on the way. Wood Elves, he's going to start with the thrower, and he will be getting the ball pick up. And it's kind of interesting that he went with the thrower and then he still has the sure hands catcher, because why have another guy out there with sure hands, right? But I guess this does make it to where he can maybe get to the ball a little bit easier when the ball is going to get popped out in the backfield or something like that, and then the catcher could just be off to the races thereafter. Here's a couple of hits in the front line, just going to be a couple of pushes there. Does get down this zombie here, and the tree is yet to get the hit in. And as you can see right there, had he not gotten him hit down, then the tree might have been able to get the multiple blocks going. But again, look, I mean, he's down. He's just down. I don't want to harp on this too much again, but multiple blocks, it's just... It just seems like there's a lot better options out there. And look at that, he's going to take root straight away, and now he won't even be able to use anything. At least he'll have grab, though. Keep these guys a little bit close up, but... probably going to make some awful dodges a little bit later on for the Undead team. Who cares? This is zombies, but at least they'll be able to maybe partake in the defensive happenings. Pick up, only 1/36 chance of failing. He's going to get that up. No problem. Move up. And he's going to play a little elf ball at the moment. No catchers down the pitch at the moment, so that does signal that Notorious NOOB. He's going to hold the ball for a little bit before he makes a score. I don't really blame him here. Gonna play a little bit conservative and not go for too much right away, but hey, you know, he does have that +1 of movement allowance, man, right there, so he can make the touchdown at a drop of a hat. Maybe are gonna go square away the sidelines here, and a little bit of a screen coming up, but honestly, how are you gonna stop Wood Elves with so much movement, so much leap? What are you gonna do, right? I mean, he just makes one little blitz, opens up a small sliver of an opening, and that's all the catchers need. That is so lethal. Oh man, I feel like I'm watching a slant team here. That's kind of what this is at this point. Bunch of guys there with that leap ability. Man. Turn 2 now, so let's see if the Wood Elves are going to maybe pick off some guys here and then make the quick score. I don't know yet. Tackle, he's going to try to hit down the weaker of the Undead team. No regeneration on that man, so if you can take these guys out, that will be quite choice. But nothing here. Just going to get the defender stumbles and will knock him down, but no big injuries. And looks like he's going to be at least prying open a small hole there on the left side. Might just prance through it and take the Undead team for a bit of a surprise and get the score maybe quickly. But again, seeing how the Wood Elves have kind of placed their formation in such a way, I don't think the Wood Elves are going to try for anything deep at the moment. He's going to put his War Dancer back there, kind of start paving the way, move up his ball carrier. But yes, he's just going to play it conservative for now. No big hurry! And neither is the Undead team at this point. Gonna watch here. War Dancer in the backfield just in case anything happens. Maybe the Wizard might be used early. Who knows, right? Kind of have to watch out for that. That could be the thing. No fouls as of yet either. Nobody with 30 player to really take big use of it. A little bit surprised that we don't see a couple of zombies with the 30 player, but not a big deal. Went with the skills. I can't blame him for that. A little bit more of a solid play, I say, but who knew he'd be playing against Wood Elf teams where maybe 30 player would have been a little bit better off, eh? But for right now, he does get that hit in. Yes, he does get that KO. It will be the +1 in strength, man. He does get the defender down, die. Like I said, mighty blow. That team does have lots of it, so that is the danger for the Wood Elf team. Really needs to stay off here. And if his guys does get in a little bit trouble or does get a little bit trapped, then might have to score it pretty quickly. War Dancer is right there, so here comes the foul. And it will just be one little bitty assist on him. And here we go. Nice little hit. And again, nothing doing. Like I said, maybe 30 player would have been a little bit better. But again, I can't blame him. This is good skills there. Block and guard. I take those. I mean, I'm not really a big fouling man myself. And so why pick up 30 player if I'm not going to use it so much, especially in the latter games, right? But it's okay though. He's gonna get the foul in nonetheless. He does have a couple of bribes, so just bribe every single darn round. Why not? It is gonna be turn 3 here, and there's another big KO. It's gonna be the +1 in agility ghoul. So that's gonna be a miss, and that is the one of them there with the tackle ability. So wrestle and tackle, a huge ball hawk is gonna be down for the Undead team, and now only gonna see this. This zombie with the tackle, and where's the white with the tackle? Where's he at? He's somewhere at the moment that I can't see, but that's okay. Little handoff here to the +1 agility catcher, and he's already in scoring range. He's gonna go and square up his guys. We might see a Wizard used right here if the Wood Elves aren't gonna be too careful, but I don't know. Nope, he's not gonna use it there. Might have thought about using a fireball right there, and that could have been a big one. Could have actually used it on maybe these 3 guys right there. But if the fireball might not have come through, then he would have maybe used up that Wizard for no real reason at all. So it's going to play conservative for the time being. It is still the Wood Elf's possession half, and so no particular hurry. Maybe wants to hold that Wizard for the later going. I don't blame him. I think I'm actually more in the line with that. Just hold the Wizard until a little bit later on when it's a little bit more crucial. In the front part of this game right there, anything can happen. So just hold it for now and just keep that danger alive. As you can see here, it kind of changes up coaches playing in the future. I mean, it just makes it to where they can't make the cage up as tight as they want it. And it also makes it to where the coach always has to kind of think about it in the back of their mind. If they slip up or anything like that, it leaves a little bit of an opening for you to maybe use the Wizard and then follow up with it. It's just, what are you going to do, right? So it just kind of keeps it in the back of their mind. Just one more thing for the coach to think about. And so I like this kind of hold for now. Don't want to use the Wizard too early. And again, it is the Wood Elf team's possession half, so not a big deal if they end up scoring in hell. If they score it early, then that will mean that the Undead team might be able to get a return score on the first half. And that's going to be great. Get that blitz here off with the lineman. And a little bit under strength because it does have 4 catchers on the pitch. But that does mean lots of offensive prowess. And he will move around. Lots of movement allowance. This is the nice thing about playing Wood Elves here. Loads of movement allowance, so you're able to just square up, get you guys a little bit properly caged going, and then take advantage, right? A little bit of a misdodge, and oh, it's going to actually get the injury off on him. So MNG on that thrower. Not going to use that apothecary on him. And that's going to be too bad. He's going to be out for the next game as well if the Wood Elves do somehow make it past this Undead team who is looking to really bruise him up for the time being. It's just, I mean, Wood Elves so strong right here. I don't know how you're going to stop this offense, to be honest. A little bit of a dodge there, and that's the troubling thing here. Nobody, not too many people would tackle. I'm not going to say nobody, but not too many. And it's starting to kind of rear its ugly head right there. A little bit of a dodge there. Defender stumbles. Maybe they might slip up and just accidentally click no dodge, right? Well, that only pops up on the sideline. And then they need to fix that, though. They need to fix it to where you always have the option to not choose the dodge. Especially since one-move touchdowns, right? I mean, you don't want to dodge. Here's the hit, and he will get that War Dancer. Again, Undead team really needs to get these War Dancers, anybody down. I mean, he needs to use this white to great effect. Mighty Blow with tackle. He needs this white to get going, get those injuries off, and whittle him down. And speaking of injuries here comes the big foul and the KO. That's going to be nice, but not nice enough. Really wants to get some type of catastrophic injury so that the apothecary is going to get blown on these guys, and then maybe hope for the apothecary to not work out so well. 50% chance to not work out at all for him. But so far, so good. I guess the Wood Elves at this point, I mean, if I'm playing a Wood Elf team and I'm seeing a bunch of KOs, then I'm already feeling good about this. Sure, there's two of them getting KO'd, but I mean, that does mean that there is a good chance that they'll come back, right? So, can't fault them here. He's just going to go and get that touchdown and leave about 4 turns left for the Undead team. Tortor, he's going to give Notorious Noob Drtiest Dingos 1-0 lead. But it's still going to be the first half. And the Undead team, if he can make the score right here, that will mean that he'll have a small favor to win the game. At least the Wood Elf team does have the bottom of the half in the second half, and so with these one-move touchdown threats, such as this catcher right there, and hell, even these other catchers, obviously, it's just so difficult. And I did say that earlier, he didn't need a push, but he does need a push, guys, for this touchdown. But I mean, all he needs is just one push, right? Alright, Undead team now. He's going to be his offensive try. And we'll see if he's going to be able to get to the backfield. And with this crushing mighty blows with everybody, he just needs to see a few more defender down dives and needs to make use of the fouls there. 2 live in hand and no calls as of yet. So he's got to be feeling good about this. Undead team looking pretty good. If I was playing the Undead team, then I would definitely be like, you know what, I think I have a good chance of winning this game. So, without a doubt, he's definitely going to play his hardest, try to get this touchdown, and go in with that favor. Nice little high kick will mean he's going to have a nice little 4+ catch. But, yes, he does get it, and he's going to move up. And move up to the front left field. Going to cage up hard. And we'll see the blitz here. Again, this mummy really needs to get going. Tackle. Mighty blow with the guard. Definitely. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Because, yeah, I mean, it's just the Undead team needs to get down. Needs to keep their entire team and needs to get down some of these Wood Elves for sure. Yeah. Alright, now Undead team. He's going to get some hits in, and ooh, going to get an armor value break. Just going to be a stun. We'll take that stun. That's a sign of good things to come, right? That's a sign. Like I said, look, he's going to keep one zombie on the tree, and multiple block can't be used. I mean, people, please stop taking multiple block for your tree. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I mean, it's not like it's useless, but I'm just not a fan. Mighty blow. Big hit, and just gonna be getting a stun on there. Did get the armor value break, but no satisfying kills yet. You're right, guys. No satisfying kill there, but it is satisfying to get the kill on a War Dancer at least. Here comes the big foul. Gonna get the bribe off though, and doesn't get a lot off of it though. No assist or anything, so he's just gonna do the foul all willy-nilly. But like I said, he did have 2 bribes in hand, and wow, he actually failed the first bribe, and so he had to re-bribe him right there. Ouch, actually blew both of the bribes right there, so oh no. That's really bad news for the Undead team, because he needed to have that bribe in to get more fouls on the Wood Elf team without needing to worry about getting fouled out. But now he's still gonna do the fouls though, because he's still got his deep bench going. But War Dancer's jumping in there, does have a shot getting the ball, but didn't get it right there. And gonna breathe a sigh of relief. Luckily, just gonna be a block die there, and not gonna get any much more from it. Woohoo! Had a real shot at getting to the ball. Defender down, defender stumbles. Would have been good enough. Here's the KO. Tree Man making his presence known on that zombie. And the Undead team is just going to stick yet another guy on there. Alright, which zombie is going to be, guys? He's going to go and pave off the right side and have a real shot at getting to the right side of the field. There we go. It's going to be this zombie there with the block. I don't blame him. And he's going to have his glory. I will stop this Tree Man for you. Ooh, Torta. He's going to get KO'd for his troubles after taking away the left side there, assist, and now the War Dancer, he's gonna pay for it with getting blitzed, but oh, no tackle on that white, and unfortunately War Dancer is gonna get pushed away, and the ball is gonna continue moving along the left side. Oh no. Yes, I know, right? Why foul a unit that was stunned? I mean, and also on top of that foul, it was just himself. He didn't even get the assist from the Mummy because somebody from the other team, the Wood Elf team, was touching him. So I think I understand though, because he had 2 bribes, right? And so just get fouls off any chance you get, and then when he's down to 1 more bribe, then get good fouls in there, get some surrounding fouls. But I didn't think that he would blow both of them. But he didn't want to lose the possession. He didn't want to lose on the he didn't want to get the turnover going, so that's why he didn't want to go for the that's why he didn't want to let that go. He didn't want to let that bribe go unsatisfied there. Oh, and here goes a little bit of a hole right here yet again, and that does mean that another War Dancer should be able to take advantage. Yes, he's going to move away. And looks like he's just going to hit the Mummy for the time being. Just going to be a stand for him. He does have Frenzy, so he will have another shot at it. And he does get another hit off. And the Wood Elf teams are just going to be content. Just going to get that little hit in and just try to slow down the Undead team. He went down the left side, and Wood Elf seeing that, hey, you know what? I think I can stop him. No need to jump in there too crazy. Ooh, and look at this optimism right here. Gonna have a fly code down just in case the ball is gonna get popped out. Then the Wood Elves will be able to turn it around and get the quick score. So this is very dangerous now for the Undead team. Can't get too crazy now with the ball, because if he loses the ball somehow, then it will mean that the catcher may have a chance of catching the ball and then turn the other way. Oh boy. Oh no, yes. Here comes the move. He's going to go down the center of the pitch. Still going to be 27. Oh, going to miss that go for roll. So he's going to use the re-roll there. Plenty of re-rolls. Not too much Nuffling going around in this first half. And Nuffle continues to stay out of it. Ghoul's going to get to a nice little spot there. Should be able to get a couple of extra help here on the left side. I don't even know if he's going to be able to get guys the square right. No, he's going to be able to get the Ghoul right there. So he should be able to get a nice little screen off, but I think the right side might be a little bit open. Yeah, he's going to get the screen. Yeah, okay, he's going to get him right there. And He's going to get the catcher over here. Going to block off the assist if need be. Oh, actually, he's got guard, so that's not going to block off anything. So at this point, just want to stand in front of this cage here and then try to prevent this touchdown coming up. Probably going to get a blitz on this white so that he doesn't have a shot at getting the touchdown. There we go. So only pretty much this ghoul can get this touchdown now. Yeah, only this ghoul now can get this touchdown. So the Wood Elves just going to blitz down that white. Going to put up a big old screen right in front of the cage. And that should be that right there. Look at that, guys. Wood Elves playing some solid Blood Bowl right there. Doesn't want to risk too much. And right there, guys. I mean, I see a lot of Wood Elf players, right? They play their Wood Elf team and they get a little bit too aggressive in attack, a little bit too hard, especially with War Dancers, and then the War Dancers pay with their life. But sometimes there's no real need to do that. You just do what's necessary, get in front of their face, and play solid Blood Bowl, and you guys are going to be okay for it, and should be able to help prevent this touchdown coming up. Only something awful here by the Undead team can make it through. Some crazy dodges. Yeah, that's definitely a good enough team there. But, ooh, big injury. So he's going to have to blow the Apothecary right there. And there it is. Ooh, MNG for that War Dancer. And that, my friends, is a big one. Undead team, even if he doesn't make this touchdown, only one less War Dancer to worry about. Thankfully for the Wood Elf team, it's going to be the less dangerous of the two. Just to tackle War Dancer, but not the 4-strength War Dancer. I'll tell you much. Oh gosh, that's a huge one though. Undead team will take that to the bank and cash it. And that's going to be really nice. Undead team now, he's going to have to go and make some dodges here. It's going to be some crazy. He's going to have to go full. I don't even think he can do this actually. I don't even think if you want to attempt this and maybe, I don't know, get him killed, but you never know. 6 on that dodge right here coming up. No 6. That's gonna be it. Reroll. No, reroll, and hopefully he doesn't get injured for his troubles, but that's it. Luckily, it is gonna be the bottom of the half, and so even the War Dancer did come up with the ball. It is the end of the half. We see the score 1-0. Drtiest Dingos, Notorious Noob is in the lead. DemonTed's possession half coming up in the second half. You see his KOs. One of them is going to come back. War Dancer is going to be down. That's a big hit there. And the KO is going to continue to stay out. So luckily the Wood Elf team does have a couple of guys come in, so he won't be too down in numbers. But I believe it's going to be 10 on 11 at this point. Wood Elves had a couple of guys to come in. And now the Undead team gonna have the numbers advantage as well as a bit of a strength advantage as well. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get some more hits in and then be able to just crush the Wood Elf team. But again, he needs to have a lot more injuries. But luckily, it is gonna be against the War Dancer and then the level 2 thrower. Yeah, only good elf is a dead elf. I see you say that for every team though, Scum. You know, a elf is a good elf. Dead elf is good, dead elf. Ooh, a big blitz. And anytime you get blitz for a high movement allowance team such as Wood Elves or even Skaven team, you gotta be scared. But I believe luckily the ball is getting kicked way back to the back left, and Wood Elves, they are gonna be able to put some pressure in, but at least the Undead team should be able to get back there and hopefully defend up. But he's gonna have to get tied up though. I think he's gonna get some linemen on probably the white, maybe the ghoul right there, and then he's gonna have to pick this ball up. He's gonna use a lot of movement allowance getting to, and so this is the danger right here, the danger zone. My goodness, dead Skaven, only good Skaven is a dead Skaven. I see you, Scum. Always, always saying stuff like that. You just plain want to see blood. That's all you really want to do. At this point, the Undead team really wished that that ball would have scattered out of bounds, but unfortunately stays in bounds, and this is going to be even more of a double threat. Any 1 and 9s there on that pickup, and it may go out of bounds and make it even a little bit more easier for the Wood Elf team to pick this up. So, oh gosh, this is terribly This is terribly bad for him. Ooh, another MNG. It's just going to be a level 1 lineman. Not a big deal, but still, less Wood Elves on the pitch. And truthfully, if it wasn't for the blitz and if it wasn't for the ball placement there, the Undead team might be looking comfortable. Ooh, he's going to get that 3. That's going to be tremendous. But at this point, he can't really move away. So he's going to get his guys back here. Is he going to attempt a pass? Yes, he is. He's going to attempt a pass there. It looks like a 4+ pass. And it's going to be an inaccurate pass. I'm not sure what he was going for here. Oh, man. And I guess he kind of had to do it. But at the same time, I think at this point, I would get the ghouls back here and make them prove it. Make them prove the blitz because, oh man, it's only what, a 50% chance or something like that to get it out with the defender down, defender stumbles, and then I guess with the reroll it's going to be a bit of a higher chance after that. But still, you might be able to survive the blitz. Oh gosh. Oh well, he's got frenzies as well, so pretty good shot that he would get that ball out, but I don't know, at least maybe the scatter might end up with ghouls touching it afterwards. And he would be a sidestepper too, so he could just sidestep to wherever he likes to scatter the ball to maybe a better spot. And look at that, there we go, catcher with the sure hands, he's got it, he's gonna go for it there, and he will be able to get the touchdown. Gonna turn it around, blitz on the kickoff, and that's what I'm saying, high movement allowance teams just absolutely thrive. And this is one of them right here. What else is going to go up 2-0? Undead team is a bit of a pinch at this point. Oh my gosh. Undead team just could not have seen a worse outcome right there. Went for the 4+ pass, 75% chance after the reroll. Didn't get it and pays for it. I guess had that pass gone through, then the Undead team would have been absolutely just fine, but he went for it right there. Didn't drop his ghouls back. I guess I can't really blame DemonTed there as well, because he dropped back the ghouls. Maybe the blitz doesn't go off, but now the aggressive Wood Elves are just swarming all around your ball, and the prospects are still not looking very good in there. The ball goes out of bounds. Hey, what was that last time, huh? Well, Nuffle does not provide there. White is going to get the ball here with the +1 in strength, make it a little bit more difficult for any craziness by the War Dancers jumping in. But honestly, at this point, Wood Elves just really wants to stall up the Undead team as much as possible, waste as much time as possible as well, and then after that, just watch as they win due to just not having more rounds left, right? Undead team still has a chance because he still has a wizard in hand, so if the Undead team scores it as quickly as he can right here, he should do it maybe around turn 12 and 13, then maybe he might be able to get the wizard off, get some ghouls back there, and get the ball back. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. He can come back here. Yeah, and Undead team could get a blitz himself after this touchdown, right? The Season 6 ladder will end at June, middle of June. I forget the precise date, but it is going to end in the middle of June. I think June 18th, I want to say. June 16th, don't quote me. I know it's in the teens, something like that. That's when the Season 6 ladder will end. Yeah. It's six weeks, so the ladder ended for number 5 in May 11th. So there you go, 6 weeks from there. Indeed. There you go. Wood Elves. He's striking back here. He's like, hey, I survived through a couple of bribes, and he's gonna get the blitz here. Gonna just be a push, and that's gonna be great. He needs to keep his ghoul up and a wrestle here, and he's still gonna be in range for that touchdown. That's gonna be great. And the Wood Elves need to kind of watch out for this because the ghoul will pick himself up, dodge away, get himself to the backfield, and we're probably going to see a throw to the backfield. Undead team kind of needs to score it as quick as he can. He doesn't need to rush it as much, but the more he waits, the less time he'll have, and that will mean 100 euros at least will be down the tubes. Undead team looks like he's going to be making his way towards the right side. No big hurry yet. So yes, he's just going to move in there, get his ghoul in better position, and get that throw in a little bit later on. Still feeling like he's got plenty of time. But at this point, you got to think, okay, it's round 11 at this point, and if he continues at the rate he's at, then at best, round 13, he's going to score it. Ooh, nice little KO there, nice. That's what we pay the mummies big money for. Ah! Ghoul, he's going to stand up and going to protect over the top and also be a nice little receiver threat. War Dancer should be getting that blitz off here. In fact, this War Dancer should be blitzing him just about every chance he gets, right? And the catchers and Wood Elves should be able to get his screen right back up. Lots of movement allowance, can dodge away even. Like I said, barely anyone would tackle, so these dodges should be A-okay. Except for these linemen without dodge, but still. He's got plenty of catchers. 2 dive block, gonna get that hit in. And stop that zombie from paving the way. And we again should see a blitz coming up on that ghoul with the +1 in strength. And as you see, Wood Elves are already in front of the Undead team, and that's kind of what I'm saying. And should get, oh, just gonna be a push, but it is a frenzy blitz with the tackle. Does get the defender down, die right there, sidestep into the back corner. He's gonna be okay. Look at that, no big injuries. So the Undead team still gonna be okay with this, and only 1 in 9 chance of failing this dodge here. And he's gonna be a lot closer for this throw coming up. Just needs to separate a small little hole. Trees stepping up right there. Should see maybe a blitz right there on the left side, open things up even more, and then the mummy should be able to come over here. Oh, missed here on the dodge, trying to get away, but man, not gonna be able to get away here on there. So here we go. Should see a blitz coming up right there, and then a dodge away right there, and then after that should get the touchdown, I think. Nope, it's just gonna go against what VG says. He's like, you know, VG, what do you know about me? I'm going to get the hit in first and then do that move. But he's going to get the blitz here. I guess he's not afraid of getting picked off. But I guess get enough guys here on to take away the tackle zones, or actually get the tackle zones on them, so that it's going to be a minus to catch. Ghoul, though, he's going to miss the dodge. Does have tackle, but no reroll there. And so he's going to let that one fly. He's going to get stunned to boot. And again, tick, 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 tick. The ball didn't move. It's round 13. And he is still quite a bit of ways. And with this ghoul stunned right there, he is, I think, 2 turns away from scoring it. So at best, turn 14 score. And oh man, I feel like I'm playing against the AI here, where the AI is just not concerned about scoring here. He just feels like he's just concerned. Yeah, he's still got the wizard in hand, so he definitely has a shot. Oh, kill as many elves, then wizards steal the ball. Okay, but I mean, still needs to score it. I think scoring it as fast as he could, I think it would have been a better idea right there. Could miss that dodge there, and ooh, it would be okay. Did use that reroll there, so he did have to dodge away from the tackle. So reroll's going to be used. Still 2 left, but I don't know if this is going to go in overtime, because I think the Undead team is really running out of time. But we'll see, though. I mean, it's still not over. Ghoul is stunned. I can't believe that. Ghoul is stunned. So it's going to go into round 14 at the earliest to get the score. I feel like the Undead team, does he feel, I feel like he's forgotten what the score is at the moment. Hey, you can still play every day Amnesiac. I mean, it's still good enough of a player base, right? Especially during these hours. Alright, he's going to move up. Get that white up there here. And he's got nobody to throw it to, so he's just going to just hammer it upfield. And just going to move his zombie into position. And with the guard right there, he should be okay here. But the ghoul is going to square that away. Yep. Just in case anything crazy happens. And now the Wood Elves, I mean, honestly, at this point, Wood Elves are feeling good. And even if the Undead team makes his touchdown, I don't even know how the Undead team can come back and score it. I mean, at this point now, he's going to score it so late that the other team almost needs something on the kickoff, like a blitz or even a right or something like that to help out. Hey, how you doing, Jimmy Fantastic? What's going on, my man? We're going to be doing your game next. Alright, a little bit of a missed dodge, but Wood Elves unconcerned. I mean, just 3 more turns left, and with the Wood Elves with the 1-move touchdown threat, I think it's just absolutely unconcerned by this. He's gonna do some hits here and gonna continue getting the greed rolls, the greed hits. I wouldn't really call it the greed hits because these are all gonna be okay, especially when you still got a reroll in hand. But yeah, White, he will make his touchdown though. Coming up. Oh, well, we'll see these mistakes soon. White's gonna go in and he will get his score there. So DemonTed going get his touchdown, make it a little bit closer. He still has a wizard in hand, so it's still not over, except the time is running out, and the Wood Elves will get another guy to come in, so that's going to be great. He'll be able to field a 10-man on the field, and he still again has his 1-move touchdown threat. Just needs to get one little push to get towards the touchdown area. He's got 12 total movement allows. You need 13. So Undead team needs to kind of watch out for that. We need to line up here. And he needs to get the... I think he's got a stand firm mummy somewhere, right? But is he out? Is he out? I don't really know. No, he's not out. Yeah, the stand firm mummy is up there. Right, yeah. And he's got the side steppers up there, so that will pretty much eliminate the 1-move touchdown threat, I think. And he needs to stay 2 away, because if he stays 1 away, and if there's a quick offense or quick snap, then that would be the end of days here. So Wood Elves, he does not have a 1-move touchdown threat, but he does have the 2 touchdown movement threat. And the way that the Undead team kind of lined up, left side is completely wide open for his guys, and this is really bad now. Blitz here on the left side. He's going to take down that ghoul with +1 agility, and catcher, he's moving up. He's already paving the way. He's got the screen up going. Yeah, Drtiest Dingos could just, somehow lose connection and lose the game, right? But at this point, it's not looking good. Here comes the dodge here, and the Wood Elves cannot get... Oh boy, I wouldn't risk these 1 in 36s. I have lost a game because of the 1 in 36. I'm like, haha, I'm gonna win the game, and then I failed the 1 in 36, and then the other team makes the touchdown off of it. I have totally lost a game because of the 1 in 36. So a little bit too blasé there with the catcher, but I guess it's okay. He's feeling good. Here comes the fireball. Does get the main ball carrier, and he needs to get a little bit of an opening, and he doesn't get the opening. Screen is still up, and that again, Wizards, you have failed this tournament. Why do we even get it, guys? If you guys are still in tournament out there, Jimmy, are you still in tournament? We need to stay away from Wizards for this cup because it is not working out at all. Oh man, and speaking of not working out, Undead team has sensed the end. He's going to try for the dodge. 4+ dodge to get out of harm's way, to get to the ball maybe, but at this point, Wood Elves are going to hold the ball for 1 more turn. He's got the huge screen going. Undead team is going to have to blitz through hell and high water to try to get through, and I just don't see that from happening. So the winner here should be, barring something catastrophic like an internet loss from Notorious NOOB, should be taking this one down. It's not over yet though. Undead team, he does have the miracle blitz, and the miracle maybe jumping on through and then throwing it to, this ghoul over there. But with one more turn left and no fly down the pitch, it is GG. So with that, guys, oh gosh, you shouldn't be allowed to scum a wizard in playoffs. Yeah, I know, right? I do know, guys. I do know. Wait until the new inducements come down. Uh-oh, scum. Don't be putting me into NDA again. I can't talk about it. Yeah. Oh, with those inducements? Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to debate that because that's totally up to Games Workshop and Sina and Focus, whoever controls the fancy, you know, whoever just says, you know what, I fancy this. Goes with it, right? Here's a big foul here. Gonna get the tree. I guess wants to get him down, but honestly, the tree isn't what needs to get fouled. It's the war dancers, right? But at this point, how can he get to him? Undead team is just over, and he's gonna try to get one more hit in. Most likely gonna see a 3-die block coming up. We get a injury SPP to boot. Here comes the 3-die block. He's got the reroll, so no big danger unless he just absolutely gets astronomically muffled. Does get the armor value break, but just going to be a stun, and that will cap the game 3-1 for Notorious NOOB's Drtiest Dingos. Agility teams haven't been doing so well, but tell that to this Wood Elf team who has just taken one from a very bashy and a very strong Undead team. DemonTed goes down and will fall short here from the prize, and at least 100 euros will go the way of Notorious Noob's pockets. As you can see there, lots of armor breaks for the Undead team, so you can't say they didn't get it, but the biggest thing here is just that blitz, the kickoff. I mean, he got the blocks in, he got the KOs that he needed, some injuries even, but just that blitz. You can pretty much pin it all to that. And so with that, let's take a look at the brackets real quick. And back from the Undead, gonna be taking that victory. I'm not back from the Undead. The Drtiest Dingo is gonna take that win. Everybody voted for him. 3 people voted for him, including myself. Hey! And it will be Ducky's Chaos Dwarf team taking on Notorious Noobs. Drtiest Dingo's Wood Elf team. Chaos Dwarves gonna have a bit of their hands full, but I think Wood Elves, I don't know, might not be up for the task. We'll see though. We're gonna do some preliminary predictions a little bit later on, but first we are gonna take a look at VGP's Batman Dark Elf team. Gonna be taking on Babash. Don't you guys go anywhere for the time being. I'm just gonna cut this stream out and then separate the stream so that I can have these videos up on YouTube, so don't you guys go away. I'll be right back in just a minute. What do I think about the inducements? I can't talk about it. I really can't talk about it. There may or may not be something for the inducements for LE, but I mean, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it, guys. That's all I can say. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. VGP is Batman, Jimmy Fantastic taking on B-Bash, and we will be right back.